Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do Brother Peanut Butter's Thankskilling 10-Day Challenge. This is day 4, which is Italian cinema. Now, those of you who have been with my channel for a while, I did a Shriek Show overview, and this is one of the things I have in my collection. It's the Zombie Pack. There's also a Zombie Pack 2. This one consists of Zombie 3, Zombie 4 After Death, and Zombie 5 Killing Birds. Today, I watched Zombie 3. Now, I haven't seen any of these films before, and after watching this one, I'll definitely be checking out 4 and 5 very soon. Zombie 3 is a 1988 film, which runs approximately 96 minutes, and is directed by the late great Lucio Fulci. Also co-directed by Claudio Fragrazzo, and Bruno Mattei helped out a bit on it as well. Now, Lucio Fulci unfortunately passed away on March the 13th of 1996 at the age of 68 due to complications from diabetes. He, of course, was responsible for the Gates of Hell trilogy, City of the Walking Dead, House by the Cemetery, and The Beyond. Also, a couple movies that I just reviewed recently, Cat in the Brain, which I loved, and Voices from Beyond, which I really enjoyed as well. Now, Claudio Fragrazzo also wrote this film and did the screenplay for it. Now, he, of course, is responsible for Hell of the Living Dead, which is not one of my favorite zombie films. I mean, I do have to revisit it. It's been a while since I've seen it. He also did Rats, Night of Terror, which I did enjoy. Beyond Darkness, which is also known as House 5 or La Casa 5. I did do a review for that in the beginning of my channel. And under an assumed name, he also wrote and directed Troll 2, which is one of the best, worst movies ever. Just a lot of fun. It's not a great film, but it's fun to watch. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a synopsis. I'm not going to go into the actors because there are so many of them in this movie, and none of them really carry the film, if that makes any sense. You basically have a serum that is created by scientists called Death 1, and that is created by the government. It's kind of like a bacterial warfare research. When they're getting ready to hand it over to the army, terrorists come and kind of grab it for their own use. The case gets open and the vial gets broken. And it is basically one guy gets the brunt of the virus, so to speak. He goes into a hotel and starts infecting everyone. Now, this is spread through very specific ways, through touch, something that, like if they breathe on you and stuff like that. Well, the army finally goes in and finds the guy, one of the terrorists who contracted the virus, patient zero, if you will, and he's already dead. They capture him and they burn him, which mutates the virus to the point where they pretty much can't stop it. That's all I'm going to give you on the film. It's a lot of fun. This movie is just tons and tons of fun. A couple neat things about the film. This was actually filmed in 6 weeks. And Lucio Fulci took his daughter Camille with him to the Philippines to film this. Now, Lucio Fulci wasn't very proud of this film. And I mean, I guess I can see why. Coming from Zombie, or it's also called Zombie 2. I'll explain a little bit about that later. But Zombie is widely hailed as the best zombie film ever. That, and of course, Dawn of the Dead. So I guess I can kind of see why he was a little disappointed with this. It is very cheesy, very cheesy. The makeup is pure zombie fun, definitely 80s all the way. And in this one, you kind of have jumping zombies and zombies coming from every direction, which is so much fun. It's it's not real well acted, and there are some definite plot holes in this movie, but this is just a fun popcorn flick. I can see why it has the cult following that it has. So, but a little bit about Zombie 3 and why it's called Zombie 3. Zombie or Zombie 2 is kind of considered an unofficial sequel to Dawn of the Dead, which hence the name Zombie 2. This, of course, is Zombie 3. Um, Zombie is also called Zombie Flesh Eaters. The company wanted Lucio Fulci to make a Zombie Flesh Eater 2, which he never got around to doing. Instead, he made this and wasn't very, like I said, he wasn't very happy with it, but I loved it. I absolutely love this film. It's a lot of fun. It's cheesy fun. So now this just got a release a few months ago from Severin. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. I want to see what the transfer is. The transfer on this film is not that great in parts. Um, so if you're buying the Shriek Show edition, definitely be aware of the kind of crappy transfer in parts. Also, this being kind of an older DVD, it did have a freeze between the chapters, as I'm sure a lot of you guys will know from watching DVDs. Some of the older DVDs have when they change chapters, they have a little freeze to it. It didn't affect the playability of the movie, and it definitely didn't affect my enjoyment. But just to let you guys know, it did have that on my device. I was playing it through an Xbox One, so. But definitely interested in the Severin transfer. I do believe this is the same uncut version as the Severin Blu-ray, because that is considered 96 minutes. This is 95, runs an hour and 35 minutes and 51 seconds. So that's approximately 96 minutes. And it also has some parts that were pieced together from other sources. I believe from the longer Japanese cut. So I'm pretty sure this is the same cut as the one you're going to get from Severin. Although, I do believe theirs is either 2K or 4K remastered. So, just be aware if you're interested in picking this up. I'm definitely going to research the Severin Blu-ray. Maybe they'll have it for sale on Black Friday. And I am losing my voice, guys. So, I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10 for the simple cheesiness factor alone. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend you guys checking it out if you love cheesy zombie movies. Now, other YouTubers who are participating in the Thankskilling 10-day challenge are Brother Peanut Butter, TheHORRORman, HorrorFan34, and Dave Maggot. And if you guys like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.